Did you know many of the beauties from the classic Hollywood dated mobsters? Not just one or two, there are more than 10 Hollywood beauties who have romantic relationships with mafia bosses. Let's talk about 14 of those. Stay tuned. Donna Reed. Donna Reed, celebrated for her wholesome charm and Oscar-winning performance in 1953's From Here to Eternity, was born Donna Belle Mullinger in Denison, Iowa, in 1921. Her ascent in Hollywood was swift, propelled by her girl-next-door appeal and talent that made her an emblem of American optimism during World War II and beyond. Apart from her film roles, Reed became a familiar household name through The Donna Reed Show, 1958 to 1966, a television sitcom that cemented her image as the archetypal suburban mother. Yet beneath the surface of her seemingly unblemished life, rumors swirled regarding her association with John "Handsome Johnny" Rosselli, a suave mobster deeply entwined with the Chicago outfit and the Los Angeles underworld. Rosselli served as a liaison between Hollywood and the criminal underworld, capitalizing on his good looks, polished demeanor, and willingness to employ strong-arm tactics to influence film union labor and gambling rackets. Throughout the 1950s and early 1960s, his charisma enabled him to forge friendships and romantic liaisons with actresses who found his mystery irresistible. Allegations of a Reed-Rosselli romance emerged following reports of private gatherings and exclusive Hollywood parties where the two were supposedly seen together. Though the actress was married multiple times during her life, none of these official unions involved Rosselli, and both parties vigorously denied any deeper connection. Rosselli's eventual demise in 1976, his dismembered body discovered in a steel drum near Miami, only heightened the intrigue as he was embroiled in congressional investigations about the assassination of President John F. Kennedy at the time of his death. For Donna Reed, the whispers of an affair with a powerful mob figure added an unexpected layer of complexity to an otherwise pristine public image. Whether rooted in truth or idle speculation, these tales underscore how even Hollywood's most wholesome stars could find themselves caught in the orbit of organized crime. Lana Turner, famously nicknamed the Sweater Girl, embodied the very essence of Hollywood glamour throughout the 1940s and 1950s. Born in 1921, Turner's big break occurred in a soda shop where she was discovered by a talent scout. She swiftly became one of MGM's most bankable stars, captivating audiences in films such as The Postman, Always Rings Twice, 1946, with her sultry screen presence and striking looks. Off-camera, Turner's life was no less dramatic, marked by a series of relationships and scandals that often rivaled the scripts of her films. Although her most notorious involvement with organized crime was undoubtedly her turbulent romance with gangster Johnny Stompanato, whose violent death in 1958 at the hands of Turner's teenage daughter became front-page news. Another name occasionally surfaces: John "Handsome Johnny" Rosselli. Rosselli, connected to both the Chicago outfit and the Los Angeles mob, was considered a charismatic figure who bridged Tinseltown and the criminal underworld. Rumors suggest that Turner and Rosselli crossed paths in the glitzy circles of Hollywood nightlife, where high-stakes poker games and exclusive parties provided fertile ground for movie stars to mingle with mobsters. Although these whispers never solidified into confirmed fact, they add yet another layer to Lana Turner's storied love life. Studios in that era were adept at shielding their top talent from negative press, which likely helped bury details of any suspected liaison. Turner herself faced enough real-life drama, an abusive partner, a sensational homicide investigation, and ongoing public scrutiny to overshadow fleeting rumors of a fling with Rosselli. Even so, speculation of Turner's brush with mob connections continues to fuel curiosity about the shadowy intersections of Hollywood fame and organized crime. The mystique surrounding her life is a testament to the enduring fascination with the beauty, scandal, and tragedy that defined her illustrious career. Betty Hutton. Betty Hutton, born Elizabeth June Thornburg in 1921, was a dynamic force in mid-century Hollywood. Known for her effervescent screen presence and powerful vocal range, Hutton burst onto the entertainment scene as a singer with various big bands. She quickly found her way to Paramount Pictures, where she starred in musicals and comedies, most famously The Miracle of Morgan's Creek, 1944, and Annie Get Your Gun, 1950. Hutton's vivacious blonde persona and playful humor captivated audiences, making her one of the highest-earning stars of her era.
Well, it's an award, and Annie Get Your Gun.
Yet her private life was fraught with its own drama. Hutton's numerous marriages and financial woes became topics of public chatter, as did rumors of a rumored entanglement with John Handsome Johnny Roselli. Roselli's presence in Hollywood as a fixer for the Chicago outfit and the Los Angeles mob was an open secret among industry insiders. He often frequented the same upscale nightclubs and private gambling dens where Hollywood elites let loose, places where Hutton was known to socialize. Speculation suggested that Roselli offered his underworld connections and financial clout to help Hutton manage her complicated personal affairs. In exchange, Hutton may have provided him with social cachet, introductions to studio executives, and visibility at star-studded events. While firm evidence of a full-blown romance remains elusive, rumors persisted that the pair enjoyed more than a mere friendship. With her career already beginning to wane by the late 1950s, any association with Roselli carried potential risks. The same gangster mystique that enthralled some stars could just as easily tarnish their reputations. Ultimately, Betty Hutton's life took a downward trajectory, and she spent her later years coping with financial instability and personal struggles. Today, her name evokes the energy of classic Hollywood musicals and the tantalizing possibility that her path briefly intersected with one of organized crime's most notorious figures. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow, born Harlan Carpenter in 1911, was Hollywood's first true blonde bombshell. After her breakout in Howard Hughes's aviation epic Hell's Angels, 1930, Harlow swiftly rose to stardom with her platinum hair, luminous smile, and unapologetic sensuality. By the mid-1930s, she was an MGM starlet at the forefront of pre-code cinema, delighting viewers in films like Red-Headed Woman and Dinner at 8. Despite her on-screen success, Harlow's personal life was a swirl of intrigues and ill-fated relationships. One enduring rumor links her to Abner Longy Zwillman, a notorious New Jersey gangster sometimes referred to as the Al Capone of New Jersey. Zwillman's vast criminal empire, spanning bootlegging, gambling, and racketeering, funded a luxurious lifestyle and frequent visits to Hollywood, where he courted celebrities for both prestige and influence. In Harlow, Zwillman may have seen not only a captivating woman, but also a worthy investment, allegedly helping extricate her from restrictive early contracts, including one under Howard Hughes, and negotiating more lucrative film deals on her behalf. Some accounts suggest Zwillman showered Harlow with lavish gifts, from sparkling jewelry to expensive cars, hoping to secure her affection, or at least her loyalty. More salacious tales claim he even kept souvenirs of their private moments as conversation pieces among fellow mobsters. While the veracity of these rumors is fiercely debated, there is little doubt that Harlow found herself in a circle where Hollywood glamour and underworld dealings sometimes overlapped. Tragically, Harlow's life was cut short in 1937, when she died at just 26 from kidney failure, ending a meteoric career and forever enshrining her as a tragic icon. The rumored connection with Zwillman underscores the potent allure Hollywood once held for powerful gangsters eager to bask in the glow of Tinseltown's most beautiful star. Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn emerged in the late 1960s as an endearing, wide-eyed comedic talent on the sketch comedy series Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Blessed with a vivacious laugh and a seemingly boundless supply of cheerful energy, Hawn swiftly captivated American audiences. She translated that small-screen triumph into big-screen success, winning an Academy Award for her role in Cactus Flower, 1969.
Raquel Welch will accept for Goldie Hawn, who cannot be here.
It's a pleasure to accept this award for her.
Over time, she matured into one of Hollywood's most beloved comedic actresses, starring in hits like Private Benjamin, 1980, and Overboard, 1987. Behind this sunny public persona lies a persistent but unconfirmed rumor linking Han to Anthony Mira, a dangerous figure in the Bonanno crime family. Mira gained notoriety for unknowingly guiding undercover FBI agent Joseph Pistone, alias Donnie Brasco, deeper into the mafia's inner workings. According to the rumor, Han's alleged involvement with Mira extended to a drug-fueled menage a trois, a sensational claim that circulated among certain Hollywood circles. While direct evidence is scarce and reputable sources seldom give credence to the story, its sheer audacity has kept it alive in the annals of celebrity gossip. Mira himself met a violent end in 1982 when he was gunned down by a cousin within the Bonanno organization, purportedly due to suspicions tied to the Donnie Brasco infiltration. As for Han, she has continued to enjoy widespread respect and admiration throughout her long career, a testament to her comedic flair and personal warmth. She later founded the Han Foundation, focusing on youth education and well-being, further distancing herself from any tabloid whispers about her early years in the limelight. Though most observers dismiss the rumor of a tryst with a mobster, the tale persists in reflecting Hollywood's occasional entanglements with the darker side of fame, where glamorous stars and criminal underworld figures can, however improbably, cross paths. Elizabeth Hurley. Elizabeth Hurley, renowned worldwide for her striking beauty and quintessential English poise, rose to fame in the early 1990s. She turned heads at the Four Weddings and a Funeral, 1994, premiere in a now iconic Versace safety pin dress, instantly becoming a media sensation. Modeling contracts with Estee Lauder soon followed, and Hurley seamlessly navigated the worlds of fashion, film, and high society events, solidifying her reputation as one of Britain's most glamorous exports. In 2001, British tabloids kicked into high gear when they spotted Hurley in the company of Dominic "Donnie Shax" Montemarano, a reputed captain in the Colombo crime family. Montemarano's underworld pedigree stretched back decades. He was known to have served as a trusted ally and occasional proxy for Colombo boss Carmine Persico, helping to run the family's illegal operations while Persico was incarcerated. Images of Hurley and the older Montemarano dining together and strolling hand in hand quickly sparked rumors of a May-December romance. Hurley's representatives played down the speculation, asserting that the pair were merely acquaintances. Still, the media reveled in the shock value of a polished English rose consorting with a known mafioso. Montemarano's own reputation as a gentleman gangster added further intrigue. Insiders described him as courteous, charismatic, and skillful at putting even skeptical onlookers at ease, a combination that could plausibly appeal to a star who moved with equal poise in rarefied social circles. Though the exact nature of their relationship was never conclusively established, the association underscores the fascination that glamorous celebrities and notorious mob figures have long held for one another. By the time Montemarano passed away in 2021, his alleged brush with Elizabeth Hurley had become yet another footnote in Hollywood's long, complex dance with organized crime, an enduring reminder that beauty, power, and mystery often converge where one least expects it. Phyllis Maguire. Phyllis Maguire, the youngest member of the beloved Maguire sisters singing trio, rose to stardom in the 1950s. Alongside her sisters Christine and Dorothy, she performed sweet, harmonized renditions of popular tunes, earning a devoted following through appearances on variety shows, most famously The Ed Sullivan Show. Known for her radiant smile and impeccable stage presence, Phyllis became a favorite among fans who relished the sisters' wholesome, all-American image. This pristine reputation was upended in the early 1960s when Phyllis's romantic involvement with Sam Giancana came to light. Giancana was one of the most powerful mob bosses in the country, ruling over the Chicago outfit with an iron fist. He also had considerable clout in Las Vegas, where the Maguire sisters regularly performed for high-rolling casino crowds. Gossip columns buzzed when photographs emerged showing Giancana with his arm draped around Phyllis in London, an image that ignited endless speculation and forced her to issue public denials of an affair. Despite her tearful attempts to distance herself from the scandal, many observers believed the relationship was real and that Giancana used his connections to assist Phyllis, including erasing gambling debts she allegedly accrued. Over time, the FBI placed both parties under scrutiny, with Giancana's criminal empire drawing federal attention and Phyllis enduring uncomfortable interviews about her mob ties. While neither faced direct criminal charges tied to their liaison, the rumors shadowed Phyllis's career and contributed to the sisters' eventual fade from the spotlight. Giancana himself was deposed from his leadership role by the late 1960s and was murdered in 1975, mere days before he was scheduled to testify about alleged CIA mafia plots. For Phyllis Maguire, the high-profile romance remains a testament to the enduring magnetism that lured an angelic-voiced singer into the orbit of one of America's most notorious criminal figures. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen in 1926, remains an enduring symbol of Hollywood's golden age. With unforgettable roles in films such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953, and Some Like It Hot, 1959, she became the ultimate pinup and a pop culture icon. Her breathy voice, platinum hair, and beguiling vulnerability captivating millions around the world. Off-screen, her personal life was tumultuous, marked by multiple marriages, rumored affairs with political power players, and a painful struggle to be taken seriously as an actress. One of the most controversial strands of Monroe lore involves her alleged ties to organized crime figures. Chief among these rumors is her purported relationship with Sam Giancana, the Chicago outfit boss who was said to have assisted in securing John F. Kennedy's electoral victory. According to conspiracy theories, Monroe's connections to both the Kennedys and Giancana led to clandestine meetings and shared secrets, fueling speculation that her tragic death in 1962 involved powerful interests, both political and criminal. Additionally, Michael Francisi, a former captain in the Colombo crime family, has repeatedly claimed that his father, John "Sonny" Francisi, engaged in a love triangle with Monroe and baseball legend Joe DiMaggio. Though the details vary and hard evidence is scarce, the mere suggestion that Monroe found herself entangled with a mobster underscores the potency of her allure and the seemingly endless list of admirers willing to stake a claim on her affections. Her sudden passing at just 36 years old has become a wellspring of conspiracy theories linking Hollywood glamour, organized crime, and high-stakes politics. While the truth remains elusive, these stories reinforce the aura of mystery that continues to swirl around Marilyn Monroe. Her enduring legacy as one of the most beautiful and enigmatic stars in cinematic history is heightened rather than diminished by these whispers of mob connections. Jayne Mansfield. Jayne Mansfield was a quintessential 1950s and 1960s blonde bombshell, often mentioned in the same breath as Marilyn Monroe. Born Vera Jane Palmer in 1933, she leveraged her hourglass figure, high-pitched coo, and comedic timing to score a film contract and splashy promotional campaigns. Mansfield's star rose with films like Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter, 1957, where her comedic potential drew praise despite a public fascination that largely centered on her physical attributes and playful publicity stunts. Off-screen, Mansfield's love life generated headlines. She married multiple times, courted intense media attention, and found herself enmeshed in rumors involving powerful or notorious men. Among these was John "Sonny" Francisi, a revered and feared member of the Colombo crime family. Francisi had cultivated relationships with various entertainers, thanks to his involvement in nightclubs, record labels, and the labyrinth of booking agents who controlled entertainment venues. Given Mansfield's own forays into nightclub performances, it is plausible that their paths crossed in these showbiz undercurrents where gangsters and glamour intermingled. Reports of an actual affair between Mansfield and Francisi remain unverified, largely confined to the realm of Hollywood gossip. Nevertheless, the prospect of a romantic liaison between one of Tinseltown's most curvaceous stars and a prominent mafioso persists in popular imagination. Such a story weaves together two potent narratives of mid-century America: the siren call of Hollywood stardom and the lurking shadow of organized crime. Tragically, Mansfield's life was cut short in 1967 when she died in a car accident, leaving behind a swirl of rumors and unfulfilled ambitions. Despite her untimely end, she remains an enduring figure in pop culture history. The whispered connection to Sonny Franzese underscores Hollywood's long-standing reputation as a place where beauty, fame, and danger could collide, sometimes with explosive consequences. Mae West. Mae West, born in 1893 in Brooklyn, epitomized the bold, sensual humor that shook the foundations of early Hollywood. She rose to prominence through vaudeville and Broadway, eventually becoming a major film star in the early 1930s with racy dialogue and provocative themes, often pushing the boundaries of censorship. Behind her comedic one-liners and signature drawl, West was a savvy businesswoman who wrote many of her own scripts and generated massive box office receipts despite repeated clashes with censors. During Prohibition, she performed in nightclubs that relied on secretive speakeasies to serve alcohol and entertain wealthy clientele. One such venue was the legendary Cotton Club, where she encountered Oni the Killer Madden, a feared gangster who owned the club and reaped profits from bootlegging and illicit gambling. Madden was known for mingling with showgirls, performers, and actresses, reveling in the glamour they provided and the celebrity associations that boosted his own reputation. Rumors suggest that West and Madden shared a close relationship that transcended the typical star nightclub owner dynamic. Madden reportedly financed some of her early theatrical productions, offering West a powerful ally at a time when financial backing could make or break a stage career. In return, her association with a notorious mob boss only heightened her mystique. While the extent of their personal involvement remains a topic of debate, it is indisputable that Madden's criminal network helped sustain the lavish entertainment scene in which West thrived. Even after leaving Broadway for Hollywood, Mae West maintained her image as a bawdy icon, unafraid to court controversy. Despite repeated run-ins with moral guardians and her eventual decline in film roles, her legend as an independent, outspoken actress endures. Whispers of a liaison with Oni Madden serve as yet another testament to the clandestine nexus of organized crime in 1930s showbiz. Judy Garland, born Frances Ethel Gum in 1922, Judy Garland ascended to showbiz stardom as a child performer, eventually becoming one of the most iconic voices in Hollywood history. Her breakout role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, 1939, crowned her America's sweetheart, and she went on to star in beloved musicals such as Meet Me in St. Louis, 1944. Beyond the silver screen, Garland possessed a riveting stage presence, wowing fans with her emotional vocal style in live concerts around the world. Despite her sunny persona, Garland's life was dogged by personal and professional struggles, including financial instability, substance dependency, and tumultuous marriages. During her Hollywood heyday, the city itself was rife with gambling dens, nightclubs, and exclusive after-hours spots, often under the sway of the Los Angeles underworld. Enter Mickey Cohen, a flamboyant and frequently violent mob boss who ruled LA's criminal scene from the 1940s to the 1960s. Known for rubbing shoulders with stars at nightclubs like Cyro's and the Macambo, Cohen relished the glitz and status that came from associating with the entertainment elite. Rumors suggest that Garland may have been among those who turned to Cohen for assistance when studio pressures, debts, or personal threats loomed. Some accounts claim that Cohen, enamored with Hollywood's brightest talents, extended protection or financial help to select performers in return for loyalty or mere proximity to their fame. Whether Garland accepted such offers remains unclear, as reliable documentation is scarce. Still, the notion of a fragile, iconic star grappling with the darker edges of Tinseltown aligns with Hollywood's long history of interlacing glamour and peril. While Garland's iconic performances will forever define her legacy, the possibility of behind-the-scenes dealings with Mickey Cohen highlights the precarious path she walked, a showbiz legend haunted by personal demons in the industry's murkier elements. Ava Gardner, born in 1922 in rural North Carolina, epitomized the smoldering beauty and sensual aura that made her one of Hollywood's most revered leading ladies. She gained acclaim for her roles in films like The Killers, 1946, and Mogambo, 1953, the latter earning her an Academy Award nomination.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ava Gardner.
Celebrated for her raven hair, luminous eyes, and magnetic screen presence, Gardner quickly climbed the ranks at MGM, transforming from a small-town girl into an international star. Yet her personal life was as tempestuous as it was captivating. Gardner's most publicized relationship was with Frank Sinatra, whom she married in 1951. Sinatra himself was long rumored to have ties with Sam Giancana, a powerful boss of the Chicago outfit. Various accounts allege that Giancana and other mob associates supported Sinatra's career, helping him secure bookings and even playing a role in reinvigorating his struggling fortunes in the early 1950s. Through Sinatra, Gardner found herself at glamorous Las Vegas casinos, many of which were under the influence of organized crime, and mingled with Giancana's circle of associates. Though never directly implicated in any wrongdoing, Gardner's adjacency to the Chicago outfit boss often placed her name in the same breath as whispers of backroom deals and political intrigue. Given Giancana's rumored involvement in the Kennedy administration's election activities and Sinatra's well-publicized friendship with John F. Kennedy, conspiracy theories flourished, linking the star couple to a mosaic of clandestine mob dealings. Despite living under intense scrutiny, Gardner exuded an independent spirit. She left Sinatra in 1957 and continued to appear in high-profile films. Over time, she relocated to Spain and later London, where she sought a calmer life away from Hollywood's glare. Nonetheless, her legacy remains intertwined with rumors of how her timeless beauty and passion-fueled relationships brushed up against the murky world of organized crime. Virginia Hill. Virginia Hill wasn't a traditional movie star, but she moved through 1940s Hollywood circles with a confidence that rivaled any leading ladies. Born in 1916, Hill ventured from the rural South to Chicago and eventually to Los Angeles, carrying an ambition that would see her rubbing elbows, and more, with some of the underworld's most notorious figures. She was known to frequent Tinseltown's elite parties and made a name for herself as a stylish, sharp-tongued fixture on the nightlife scene. Her most infamous liaison was with Benjamin Bugsy Siegel, the flamboyant gangster who helped pioneer modern Las Vegas through the construction of the Flamingo Hotel. Although Siegel's criminal empire spanned bootlegging, gambling, and loan sharking, he also cultivated friendships in Hollywood, where Hill found both excitement and opportunity. She rapidly became Siegel's confidant and lover, a status that offered her the best of both worlds: luxurious accommodations, designer clothes, and entree into exclusive social enclaves. FBI files and media reports of the time linked Hill to a clandestine role funneling money to and from Las Vegas, suggesting she wasn't just a gangster's glamorous arm candy. Whether in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, or Europe, Hill maintained her reputation as a fiery personality who wouldn't shy away from confrontation, leading some to speculate she held considerable sway over Siegel's decisions. When Siegel was infamously assassinated in 1947, shot through a window at Hill's rented home in Beverly Hills, she quickly fled the scene, further intensifying speculation about her involvement. She denied any knowledge of the murder plot or direct wrongdoing, yet remained a person of interest for law enforcement. Over subsequent years, Hill's star waned, culminating in a puzzling death in 1966. Though never a leading lady on screen, her life story has enthralled mob historians, standing as a testament to the potent blend of beauty, ambition, and illicit power in mid-century Hollywood. Zsa Zsa Gabor personified European glamour and style in post-war Hollywood. Born in Budapest in 1917, she immigrated to the United States along with her sisters, Magda and Eva, each one carving out a niche in high society and entertainment. Zsa Zsa became the most famous of the trio for her lavish lifestyle, numerous marriages, at least 9 by her own count, and quips that kept gossip columns enthralled. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, she graced the silver screen in supporting roles and became a mainstay of television talk shows, parlaying her flirtatious, accented banter into a lucrative career as a celebrity personality. The city's social circuit often overlapped with the seedier elements of organized crime, especially in places like Las Vegas and Palm Springs, where mob money financed nightclubs and casinos. Gabor, never one to shy away from the limelight, mingled with a diverse crowd of aristocrats, Hollywood producers, and, allegedly, underworld figures. While no definitive evidence exists of a prolonged affair with a specific mobster, rumor mills maintain that she was at least casually linked to men connected to the mafia, a testament to her image as a glamorous jet-setter who entertained admirers of all stripes. Stories circulated that her famed wit and sparkling social presence were a draw for those seeking both publicity and indulgence in Hollywood's nightlife. Gabor rarely addressed these rumors directly, and studio publicists in the era were adept at deflecting or downplaying scandalous gossip. Nevertheless, whispers of her possible brushes with mob-affiliated individuals added another layer of mystique to her already glittering public persona. While she is best remembered for her witty repartee, extravagant displays of wealth, and many marriages, the persistent speculation about her rubbing shoulders with the mob underscores how even the most radiant Hollywood stars could be shadowed by organized crime's clandestine allure.